Hello, Sue.
Hello, Pedro. Hello， 大家好，大家准备好我们今天的直播了吗？How are you, Pedro?
Doing well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, so let's get started. Please don't mind me speaking Chinese.
No.
So yeah, it's the opening. 大家好，欢迎大家来到 Voice Street 的 AMA。那 Voice Street 是一个基于音乐的 NFT 平台。我们今天十分荣幸的请到了他们的 CMO Pedro 来为我们分享关于 Voice Street 的故事，还有各种计划。那今天 Voice Street 给大家来到了3个空投，共有10个 Daffy Panda Ganging Up， 就是 DPGU 的盲盒送出。那第一波会在 YouTube 币安华语频道送出，记得订阅币安的华语频道 YouTube， 准备好你们的 BSC 钱包地址，在视频下方呢会有这个表单的连接，填写表单就可以参加我们的空投。那表单收集持续到我们的直播结束，那后面还会有2波的糖果时间，其中一波会在华语 YouTube 上进行，另外一波会在币安的 App 的应用程式上进行。大家准备好 BSC 钱包的地址，那我们敬请期待 Wall Street 的空投奖励咯。那我们正式开始了。Hello， 大家好，感谢你们参加今天的空投，请 Pedro， 你能不能介绍一下自己呢
？So, Pedro, can you introduce yourself to the audience?
Yes, sure. Hello, everyone. Very happy to be here on Binance with Sue. I am a Voice Street Chief Marketing Officer. I have 20 plus years of experience in the financial services industry and blockchain, and I have lived in 4 different continents over the past 20 years.
OK， 大家好，我的名字叫 Pedro， 我是那个 Wall Street 的这个 CMO， 然后今天很感谢这个币安邀请我来做这个直播，然后呢，我有20多年的这个金融的这个经验，然后目前我是在这个Voice Street 当首席的这个营销官，然后很高兴今天能跟大家一起参与这个直播。
好的，谢谢 Pedro。那请问什么是 Voice Street 呢？他希望达到一个什么样的目的呢？我们知道它是一个基于 NFT 音乐的 NFT 平台，是一个非常新兴的一个平台。但是您可不可以为我们介绍一下这个平台呢？谢谢。
So we all know that Voice Street is a music-based NFT platform, but can you tell us more about what is Voice Street and what hopes to achieve?
Sure. Voice Street is a first of its kind NFT music platform that incorporates into its business model GameFi. What we hope to achieve with our business model is to become the largest global NFT music platform, and also that hosts music IP derivatives, music copyrights, GameFi, and future IP entertainment industry-based creations. And our team, we are in our business model surges from our founders, because they've been trying to disrupt music for a long time, and basically blockchain and Web3 has allowed us to, or provided us a platform through which we can use music to disrupt the current the way that music right now is produced and distributed. So we hope to provide a venue for musicians to come to us and be able to produce their music, and later to efficiently and also to distribute it at a lower cost than it will you will encounter right now with the record music companies or with streaming platforms, which up to in the last 100 years they've been taking like more than 80% of musician revenues, and today the top musicians make 75% or more from touring, which has been cut by the unfortunate pandemic. So this is a perfect venue for all types of musicians, not only like the celebrities that people know because of our algorithm, or because of in the old days a DJ from a radio used to push, but every musician out there can come now to a platform like ours and be empowered by their fan base and their community to release their music. And yes.
Can you hold on a sec? We can translate the first part of this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, this is a nice introduction. 谢谢 Pedro 刚才的介绍。那我们先翻译一下刚才Pedro 说的这一段话，麻烦您 Clay。
OK， 我们那个 Voice Street 是一个基于音乐的 NFT 平台，然后呢，跟一般其他的音乐 NFT 平台不太一样的是，我们这个在我们平台上主要是针对于音乐版权、音乐 IP 还有 NFT 的衍生品，同时我们也是一个我们也有这个 GameFi 的这个系列，我们希望给这个音乐人提供一个最基于 Web3 的这个基础的这个设施，使得音乐创作和发行更加高效，还有富有成效。然后呢，我们的这个创始人大多数都是在音乐行业里面工作很多年的，所以说他们对传统音乐行业比较了解。然后呢，在过去的100年间，这个传统的这个音乐家们，他们受到一些唱片公司、流媒体平台还有其他人的一些挤榨，所以他的这个收入会比较低。那也是基于这种情况，通过区块链，通过 NFT 的这个，我们认为他们传统的这个在传统的这个收入底下，他们可能只能拿到正常的这个版权收入的20%。那基于我们这样的这个新的这样的这个模式呢，我们希望能赋予这个音乐人和音乐家更多的这个权利。
好的，谢谢 Clay。Yeah, thank you, Pedro. Yeah, this is translated. Yeah. So thank you. You can now continue explaining Voice Street and the details about the project.
Sure. I think they have Clay has a question.
Excuse me? Sorry.
Oh, I thought that you guys were providing the questions. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
I can keep just talking. We can make it more fluid. All right. Sure. So basically, as I was telling you, the beauty of our music NFT platform is that I talk to many NFT platforms around the world. Like Latin America, North America, Europe. And although we are global, we are based in Asia, but many music NFT platforms have been created by music veterans. But because they are in different demographics, in other places of the world, they are not as advanced in the interaction between the users and their KOLs or the musicians is not as advanced because of the use of fintech like we have in Asia. So that's our leg up, that's our advantage. And also our biggest advantage is having Daffy Panda ganging up as part of our ecosystem, which brings a much wider audience and creates much bigger engagement.
Yeah. That really sounds great. I see the famed saying that fortune favors the bold, and I think it's exactly what you are doing. You're being bold, trying new things. So yeah, it's really a good move for all of you.
OK， 那个Pedro 刚才说的这个意思就是因为这个目前这个行业里面有很多这个 NFT 的这个项目，然后呢，包括欧洲呀、美洲啊，全球各地都有很多 NFT 的项目。那他觉得我们跟其他的 NFT 项目音乐 NFT 项目最大的不同点是因为我们是基于亚太地区的，那亚太地区它在这个fintech就是这个金融方面它可能会更先进一点。那同时呢跟其他的这些音乐 NFT 项目不太一样的点是我们可能有音乐游戏这一个板块，我们结合了 GameFi 的这个板块，让我们其实更容易吸引到更多的这个用户。对的。
好的，好的，十分感谢 ，Thank you, Pedro。那我们来到下一个问题，刚才您提到了一些 GameFi 的元素，那我们知道你有一个 project 叫 Daffy Panda Ganging Up， 非常有趣。那请问您可不可以向我们介绍一下这个项目呢
？So Pedro, you just mentioned the GameFi project, and Susan noticed that Voice Street has a Daffy Panda Ganging Up this GameFi project. Can you explain to the audience what is Daffy Panda Ganging Up is?
Sure, of course. Well, Daffy Panda, the beauty of our well diverse team that comes from music, that has like more than 60 years of combined experience in the music business, and also we have people from blockchain and people who come from gaming and programming. I come from finance. Is that they have been able to develop a game with their own storyline. Basically, the Daffy Panda is a unique NFT avatar created by 200 artists. And special attributes. And there are 10,000 original warriors that are going to be genetically modified, will travel to the other to another planet because civilization has collapsed because the central banks of the West have been issuing too much currency and worthless. And then so these Daffy Pandas have decided to take off, and they're going to a new galaxy, and they're going to conquer new galaxies as Daffy Pandas, and they're going to create within this world a new. They're going to carry all the elements of on the arc of the panda or the arc of Noé of human civilization, and they're going to basically to DAO governance. They're going to have the rules. They're going to have jobs. They're going to be able to run for office. They're going to be able to vote, so this and also it's a music base. Don't forget that. So they're going to be able to have create bands, and so in order to play the game, because we are a music-based NFT platform. So and we create the story, but our audience is gamers, and music fans and very imaginative people. So we are trying to create it. We're building the chassis for a car, and I'm sure they're gonna take it to a different level, So we're just building it.
Yeah, great, thank you. 那麻烦现在 Clay 呢，可以帮我们翻译一下刚才 Pedro 说的东西吗？
好的，我们的那个Daffy Panda Ganging Up 是Voice Street 开发的一个限量版的一个音乐 NFT 的一个系列。那跟市面上的这个其他的 NFT 的有显著的不同点是，我们是有200多个原创的这个画家画了1万个这个熊猫的这个系列。然后呢，我们跟其他的最大的不同是我们基于这个熊猫系列开发了一款叫 Arc of Panda 的一个游戏。那这个游戏是以音乐为主题的一个社区类的游戏。那它的故事的背景就是基于我们有1万个这样的熊猫的勇士，他在2021-22年的时候，然后去到了另外一个星球，在那个星球上面，你可以进行一些从政呀、从医啊、开公司啊，就是一系列人类可以干的这个事情。所以说游戏方面的这个结合，然后所以说这就导致了我们的这个Daffy Panda Ganging Up 的 holder 的话， 它不光是一些这个 NFT 的收藏者，它也有一些游戏的玩家，包括音乐的粉丝，因为我们是一个结合音乐的一个 NFT 的这个系列。对。
好的，好的，谢谢 Clay。那我们刚才其实Pedro 也提到了我们的这个 Daffy Panda Ganging Up， 然后这个 Eye of Panda 的一些相对别的游戏啊或者是项目的优势。那我们想问我还想就是继续问一下，因为现在比如说很多不同类别的这种 NFT 或者是这个 GameFi 的项目，比如说有 CryptoPunk， 然后这种头像类的，或者是另外现在市面上真的是每天都有很多新的这个项目出现。那我想问一下 Daffy Panda Ganging Up 有什么特别之处，或者是对比起其他的项目有什么更加优胜的地方呢？
Okay, so there are already a lot of NFT projects in the market, such as the CryptoPunk, the Avatar. So what is the special part about Daffy Panda Ganging Up?
Well, there are a lot of NFT games out there. There are a lot of NFT. I mean, blockchain has been a war since 1991. It has been created by guys to stamp documents. But it came to life with the crypto. But it really came to life in all its force in 2021. And the two things that are at the forefront of the Web3 are GameFi and music. So that's what makes us different. I mean, you have other NFTs platforms out there. You have artists who can release like Beeple, right? He released the 5,000 first 5,000 days and an auction at 69 million. And then you have Christie just got Sotheby's, Christie the best year for 7 billion in auctions, but they can keep creating that. So, but the key to NFTs the blockchain. And what makes like also cryptocurrency especially is scarcity. That's what is different. So, having said that, that's what our game is going to differentiate from the other games, and that, and also the fact that as time goes by, we're going to keep bringing and enhancing our inventory or library of music. By doing IMOs, which is IMOs, you could call it a DeFi contract, a decentralized finance new type of contract, which is an initial music offering that we're doing with each musician, and we're doing and the IMO is that it basically is securitizing digital assets that were non-performing assets until now, which are songs, and these songs can be fractionalized and later be used by our users to trade and gain value. And we create an connected economy within our ecosystem that benefits artists and users and fans. And also we are bringing on not only like right now you have the crypto people who are the most well-versed in this universe. But you have a lot of people out there who they don't trade crypto, but they are music fans, so they are like gamers. And so we are inviting these people to our platforms, and we're offering them through their game to be participants in the blockchain and Web3. So that's what makes us different.
Thank you. Yeah, sounds great. Yeah, it's really a unique project.
Yeah, we believe in it.
OK， 那个他因为他说的有点多，那我就大致的翻译一下啊，就是Pedro 刚才说的是那个Web 3.0，他认为音乐和 GameFi 是两个比较看好的一个方向。那我们的这个 DPGU 跟其他的 NFT 项目呢，主要有几个不同点嘛。第一个不同点呢，就是我们的这个音乐属性。 因为我们是有这个音乐属性，所以说呢，我们会结合我们平台的一些 IMO， 我们希望是不光这个参与游戏的人是这个玩家，更多的我们也希望一些音乐的爱好者能参与进来，并通过我们的这个 IMO， 它是另一种这个版权的这个碎片化的这个业务，能使得这个游戏能受益，能让这些艺术家来进行这个受益，这是第一点。那第二点的话，除了这个以外，就是我们跟 GameFi 的这个结合，还是刚才提到的这个 IMO， 因为我们把这个音乐的这个歌曲版权碎片化了之后，那音乐人的这个原本的这个收益，它可能只局限于这个传统的线下流媒体平台。那通过我们的这个游戏的话，那其实对于大部分的这个音乐人来说，我们给他创造了额外的衍生的这个收益，这是第二点。那最后一点呢，就是我们尝试的去出圈，因为我们通过跟音乐家，包括通过跟一些其他的一些不在这个音乐圈的这个不在这个区块链行业、不在 NFT 行业的这个人的加入进来的话，也使得我们这个游戏或者我们这个 NFT 能得到更好的这个推广，能让更多的人参与进来我们的 NFT 我们的游戏当中。主要讲的就是这几点。
好的，好的，谢谢 Clay。刚才Pedro 也提到过，就是可能是很多艺术的 NFT， 那可能是 Beeple 或者是谁的，就是那种他们可能是说可以发布好多个版本，但是刚才Pedro 提到过，这个项目呢，它有一个非常重要的一点就是scarcity， 就是这个稀缺性。那这一点呢是也非常重要的，因为这 NFT 的话，如果是没有这个稀缺性的话，可能就会有一种就是觉得太多数量方面就是感觉不到它的这个稀缺的这一方面的优势。然后对，非常感谢刚才 Pedro 说的。那 Clay 可不可以再给我们的观众解释一下什么是IMO？ 刚才就是这 Initial Music 或者是 Music Copyright Offering， 那可能我们的刚才的观众没有听清楚，那就是IMO 就是stands for Initial Music Offerings。Clay 你可以就是有没有再更加多
那个我来稍微解释一下我们的这个 IMO 哈，就是IMO 其实简单的讲就是我们把一首歌曲的完整的版权给它碎片化了之后，你可以想象一下，传统的这个流媒体平台的这个版权，它是归在一个地方，就要不是唱片公司，要不是音乐家本人。那我们是希望音乐人把他的这个版权碎片化了之后发布把它 NFT 碎片化了之后发布成这个20的这个 token。那每一个 token 的持有者的话，他就是成为了这一个歌曲版权的一部分的这个所有者。那通过这个版权在线下流媒体平台的这个收入，在这个游戏当中的这个额外的这个授权的这个收入，那通过 staking 的这种模式，那这个 token 的拥有者他就可以得到这个这个 token 这个音乐歌曲在线下的这个收入。那更简单的一种话讲，其实我们就是帮每一个音乐歌曲的版权发了一个股票或者发了一个 token。对，简单的讲。
好的，谢谢 Clay. Pedro just Clay introduced to us what initial music offering was. So thank you. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's a great introduction, and I believe our audience have learned a lot about IMO and what you are doing. So let's move to the next question. 那我们就现在来再问下一个问题。那刚才Pedro 提到过很多关于 DeFi Panda Ganging Up 的这些特别之处。那还有刚才您提到过未来会有很多计划。那游戏的部分当然就是 DeFi Panda Ganging Up 最特别还有最重要的一环。那请问您可不可以告诉我们更多关于游戏的这种细节呢？谢谢。
So Pedro, since DeFi Panda Ganging Up is an important part of Voice Street, and you just mentioned a lot about it, and can you tell the audience more about this game?
Sure. What can I tell you about the game that I haven't told you? Okay, so we want to make this game a sort of like Clubhouse, invitation based. So first, I mean, we have we have put on auction 8,888 Daffy Pandas that have gone on sale on OpenSea and Binance. We reserve the rest for our celebrities and contributors. Maybe we can send you one, dear Sue, you know, and you can be part of a Daffy Panda family. And
great, sounds great.
Sure. So you know, like basically, what we do is people enter the game by purchasing the Daffy Panda avatars, and they also have the right to invite other people. So at the same, so we have the guys who are the original members. They will get 5% of the proceeds generated by the people who they invite. So by doing this, we have two business models: the play to earn and the invite to earn.
Yeah, invite to earn.
Yeah. You know, and play to earn is you know, like long gone are the days of like centralized communities sucking up all the profits, like the Facebooks of the world, right? The power of the Web3, of the internet of money, of the internet of value, is everything is going back to the user. Everything is going back to the creators. The tectonic plays are shifting. It's no longer, I mean, the beauty is like you're already seen it. Like, you know, to give you an example, like Adele, right? She likes to like, she thinks that her record's supposed to tell a story, because records go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like the old days. So Spotify, who already feels the threat of music NFT platforms, they say, oh, okay, we will take the shuffle function out of it. So basically, what we're trying to do through the Daffy Panda game is increasing the engagement and bringing artists on board and giving the power to the users and the fans who are gonna probably in the future tell us, hey, Sue is a great musician. Can we fund Sue? You know, she plays the guitar. She's better than Adele. So I said, oh, okay. You know, Sue has 400,000 fans. And
I wish I had. Yeah.
So if you're so the beauty is like some people might ask you, oh, why? Which celebrities have you signed? We have celebrities and we've done IMOs, but that's the wrong question, because in the new world, the celebrities of the world, like the Justin Biebers, the Dua Lipas, are not going to come from YouTube, are going to come from an NFT platform, hopefully from Voice Street, you know? And so we are empowering every musician out there, because, you know, everybody's a musician, whether they are well known or not. But up to now, you have an algorithm or the record companies or some guy in LA deciding who can be a musician. But not anymore. You know, the fans will decide who is the musician. Everybody will be able to like release music, you know, whether they have 300,000 people or whether they have 500,000 people. You know, we're trying to empower everybody and making everybody happy. So we are trying to build it something that, you know, like they say, if you build it, they'll come. So we are trying to become the first ones to build it, and hopefully everybody will come and join us.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, hope so. It sounds really nice, amazing project. And I wish it could help so many musicians around the world. Yeah, and bring music NFT to everyone in the crypto space. Thank you. Clay 麻烦你可以帮忙翻译一下刚才 Pedro
好的，他说的可能还是有点多，我可能大致的就讲一讲哈。他刚才主要提到了这个游戏，我们的游戏。那我们游戏其实有主要几个这个点。那第一个点呢，就是我们这个游戏是基于邀请制的这个游戏，所有的这个 第一批的玩家必须是要有这个我们 DPGU 的这个持有者才能进入。那其他的玩家如果想要进入到这个游戏的话，他必须是通过这个 DPGU 的持有者给他的这个邀请。那这一点就有点像那个 Clubhouse 的这个原来的这种邀请制一样。那同时呢，对于所有的这个 DPGU 持有者来说的话，他邀请进入这个游戏的人的在游戏当中，因为我们是个 GameFi 的游戏，那他在游戏当中产生的收益的5%将归给到这个邀请者。这个是从游戏本身方面我们的一些特点。那 Pedro 刚才又着重强调了一下那个我们这个打造这款游戏的这个初衷，我们是希望能给到更多的这个音乐人给他赋能。就比如说他刚才提到了一个例子，就像Web 3.0的时候，这个所有的这些明星啊、网红啊，可能不再是从传统的这种 YouTube 呀、流媒体平台出来了，它可能更多的是通过这个 NFT 的这个平台上。那因为通过不管是通过游戏还是通过 NFT 其他的这个载体，那它聚集了很多的这个粉丝，然后粉丝赋予他的这个音乐人他喜欢的这些人的这个能量。那通过这样子的这种粉丝的这个经济，能够实现让新的这些我们所谓的网红啊，还有艺人啊，能出来。那他也是通过希望我们在游戏当中也会邀请到很多的这些音乐人，不管是草根的还是一些大的这些音乐人，希望能把他的粉丝和不是他粉丝的人聚合在一起，成为他的粉丝，使更多的音乐人因为这个新的这种机制得以受益。
对，好的，谢谢 Clay。刚才 Pedro 也提到过，就是 Spotify 已经感到了一点危机感，因为现在很多 NFT music 的平台就是就是展露嘛，然后感觉到已经对 Spotify 等等的平台造成了威胁，所以我相信这也是以后的大趋势。那这个 NFT 和音乐的结合呢，就让我们一起拭目以待。好的，那我们来到下面一个问题。刚才Pedro 说过这个游戏是邀请制的，那我想请问一下，参加这个 Arc of Panda 的唯一途径是拥有这个 DPGU 吗？
So okay, Pedro, is it the only way to take part into the Arc of Panda is to own a DPGU?
No, as I was trying to say, Sue, we have people who are the original members and they can enter the game, and then we have these people who can also invite people into the game. Yeah. So it's by invitation, like like Clubhouse. So it is like a special place,
Yeah.
And we are trying to be selective, but the pandas, they are very friendly people, right? So they're gonna invite a lot of people, and everybody loves the pandas. So so basically, it's by invitation, and as the invitees, the proceeds of the revenues as they progress to the games, 5% goes to the original members, and also we have a beautiful storyboard, like if you have a female panda, they can procreate. So we empower women,
Wow,
right? Yeah,
right. That's
we empower everybody here. So and then if you are a male panda, you have to adopt. So,
okay, I see.
So yeah, you can invite members, so it's not only for the original guys, and although like in these things there are no absolutes, like you create the game, you set the rules, but we are flexible. Our user base, our communities come first, and I'm sure they go being how imaginative they are and how smart, and they are the ones creating this world. They are going to have a lot of input into our game. So God knows where they take it, But we are here to make them happy, and blockchain is about collaboration. It's open source, right? Everything is open. So let's see what it takes us.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Clay， 那麻烦你翻译一下吗
OK， 好的，Pedro 刚才提到了这个，我们的游戏呢，并不是你只拥有了 DPGU 才能进入，而是，但是呢 ，DPGU 作为我们的这个元老首批的这个持有者，他是有优先进入这个游戏的这个权利，但是呢，作为 DPGU 拥有者，他可以邀请其他的这个玩家进入到这个游戏当中去。那就是还是我刚才提到的，可能会有一些额外的这个收益。那同时在这个游戏当中，因为我们是一个跟传统的这种 MMORPG 的游戏不太一样，不是一个对战型的游戏，我们更多的是一个模拟经营类的一个社区的这个游戏。那在这个游戏当中，可能可以延伸的这个程度会比较多一点。那我们更多的是希望把它变成一个类似于经营社区的这个概念。那也是基于这一点，我们不可能是只会要求只有这个 DPGU 的人才能进入。那在游戏当中，同时也有很多的这个可玩性，就包括像刚才 Pedro 提到的，在游戏当中你可能可以结婚，可能甚至还可以生小孩。那包括也会有一些演唱会啊，也可以打工啊，这一系列的这个延展型的，所有的这些功能都是需要更多的人参与进来的。但是呢，因为我们是肯定作为任何的一个区块链的项目，它都是开放的。但是呢，我们肯定是要优先让我们的这个首先参与的人受益。那也是基于这样子，我们设置了这种邀请制的这种模式。对，
好的，谢谢 Clay 的翻译。那我们知道邀请制是一个非常特殊的这个加入的方式。那想请问一下，如果是被邀请进游戏的人，那我的收入或者是这样说吧，如果我邀请了一个人到了这个 Ark of Panda 的这一个游戏里边，那他的收入的某个百分比会不会变成我的收入呢？那简单来说，我会不会有一些奖励拿到呢？
So Pedro, if I invite someone into the Ark of Panda, how many revenue or gains I can get from it?
Yeah, according to the game, 5% of all the proceeds of the invitees, I mean, goes back to the original members. So if I invite you, right, and I invite 10 people, I get percentage of each of those gamers who I invited to the game. So, it's like it builds on itself. Does that answer the question? No?
Yes, thank you.
对的，当然那个你如果当你拥有这个 DPGU 的时候，你会有这个额外的收入，因为我们的这个游戏是这样设置的，就是 DPGU 的这个拥有者，他是有专门铸造这个邀请卡的这个 NFT 的这个的资格。那每一个你邀请进来的人，你都将来他在游戏当中产生收益的5%都会归集到你的这个身上。对，所以说每一个邀请进来的人，你会产生额外的这个收益的。
好的，十分谢谢 Clay。那我们现在就要来到第一次的抽奖 giveaway 环节了。So Pedro is our giveaway section. So yeah, 那这次的 giveaway 呢，我们会送出3个 DPGU 的盲盒。那我们会在币安的华语 YouTube 进行。方式就是我们会问一个问题，大家需要把问题的答案还有 BSC 的地址写在留言区，记得是答案还有您的 BSC 地址哦。那我们随机截图的3名回答正确的朋友，那我就会拿到 NFT 盲盒。想要拿奖的朋友，记得准备好答案还有您的 BSC 地址啦，记得一定要在币安华语 YouTube 频道留言才可以参与这次的空投哦。那我们现在来问问题了。那 Ark of Panda 将会是一个基于邀请的游戏，而且只有DPGU 的拥有者才有权利去邀请他人进入游戏。如果您拥有了 DPGU， 邀请了朋友加入 Ark of Panda， 被邀请人在游戏中收入的百分比有多少是属于您的呢？那现在请大家踊跃在币安华语 YouTube 频道作答。 请把您的答案写在前面，然后把您的 BSC 地址写在后面。那我们会有同事去截图，随机截图到3名正确回答的朋友就可以拿到我们的盲盒哦。相信大家正在积极的回答当中。我看到有朋友写了答案，但是没有写 BSC 地址。记得要把答案写在前面，然后 BSC 地址写在后面哦。然后我们的盲盒是会打到您的 BSC 地址上面的，所以请确认您的地址是正确的。好，我看见大家非常的积极，没错，答案就是 5%。那刚才我在AMA 的时候呢，也再次问了 Pedro 是 5% 哦。那所以请大家要多多留意这个项目的各种的 development。好的，看大家非常踊跃的回答问题，那相信我们已经截图完毕了，感谢大家。那我们回到我们的 AMA，但是我想提醒一下大家，没有拿奖的话呢，也不要走开，因为我们还会在币安直播的 App 小程式是有空投的，想要拿 Giveaway 的朋友记得看到最后，因为我们会根据访谈的内容出题，只有回答正确的朋友才能得奖哦。另外，大家还可以在币安华语 YouTube 频道的留言区找到表单，我们会从提交 BSC 地址的朋友里随机抽取4位。送出4个盲盒，那大家记得要填写表单咯。好的，那我们回来。Hello Pedro, yeah, let's come back to our AMA. 好的，好，那作为我们知道现在有一叫Axie Infinity 的游戏，那作为一款与区块链游戏相结合的这个头部游戏 Axie Infinity， 那它是通过一套非常良好的经济模式取得了成功。那想请问一下您在 GameFi 上面的设计有没有什么特殊的地方呢？就是比如说道具啊，或者是 DAO， 或者是 staking，NFT 的质押等等方面这些特殊的设置呢？谢谢。
Okay, Pedro. Also, AXS is also a GameFi metaverse game, and it has already been succeed. So, can you explain to us what aspects of blockchain influence the GameFi aspects of Voice Street's business model?
What is the name of the game? Sorry, that you said.
So yeah, Axie Infinity, because it is the most popular GameFi project for now, and it has a nice ecosystem. So we would like to ask if
is that a music-based game? Oh, it's not.
Excuse me, sorry.
Is that a music-based game?
Yeah, Axie Infinity is a play-to-earn game as well. So yeah, it's a GameFi project, and we like to know if you have some special ecosystem in Aquapanda or DPGU, such as trading, DAO, NFT staking, something like that.
Of course, yeah. Sure. What makes the NFTs special and be empowered by the blockchain is that you create you create basically a new community that is self-sustaining. Self-sustaining because you have basically the inventory of music, and that inventory of music can be securitized and become a digital asset, and that can evolve through the game, and as the purchaser of these fragmented digital assets can also stake those assets. They can also borrow funds, within our banks. Yeah. They can, like other games, people can sell their what they have earned through the game, And I think that this is just the beginning of the many aspects of DeFi that will be incorporated into every NFT or music platform with GameFi, because DeFi is changing everything. So the aspect of staking, which in the old days you had to go to a bank and put collateral. Now people basically are going to become their own bank, and they can go and borrow against a code, right? They don't have to go to a bank. They have, I mean, so basically in our game, we are trying to build the whole ecosystem, and so it can become self-sustained, and the economics can benefit the gamers and the creators at the same time. So
yeah, I see. Thank you. Yeah, it sounds really an awesome ecosystem. Yeah.
OK， 我来。
好的。
我来稍微补充一下，就是你刚才问到了这个我们的这个经济模型跟阿谢有那个因为它的成功，我们有什么不同呢？其实GameFi 这一波起来的话，更多的是 Play to Earn 这种模式。那我们其实跟大部分 GameFi 的游戏一样，也会有一些，比如说道具交易啊，还有需要完成任务啊，包括一些成就的这个奖励。那除此之外，更大的不同呢，因为我们是跟其他的这种对战类的 MMORPG 游戏不太一样的，我们是一个社区类的游戏。那所以说在我们游戏当中呢，也有一些道的这个治理，包括我们会增加一些 staking 的这个功能。那最重要的一点就刚才 Pedro 讲到的这个对于大部分目前的 GameFi 的这个游戏，那其实它更多的是游戏内部的这个循环的这个价值。那因为我们结合了外部的这个我们刚才提到的 IMO， 就是这个音乐版权类的这个东西。那音乐版权它本来是有一些正向的这个收益的，那我们注入这个外部的这种正向的收益结合到游戏里面了，那就使得这一个生态系统更加健康了。因为它除了在游戏当中的这个收益之外，还有额外在音乐版权作为这个实体在线下流媒体平台，在一些卡拉 OK， 在一些其他地方的这个收益也可以分给这个游戏当中的这些人，那使得我们的经济模型看上去会更健康一点。这是我们跟其他的一些GameFi游戏不同的点。对，
好的，十分感谢 Clay。好的，我还想问一个比较简单的问题，我个人来说是这个 NFT 的超级粉丝，那请问Pedro 能不能详细介绍一下这个基于音乐的 NFT 呢？就是说可能是现在市面上的 NFT 处于早期阶段呢，还是一个比较成熟的阶段，然后它是怎么样运作的？能不能向我们观众就是科普一下这方面的知识呢？谢谢。
Okay, Pedro. Susan is a really huge fan of NFTs. And can you go into more details about music-based NFTs and tell the audience more about what is music NFTs?
Sure, of course. As everybody knows, NFT is a non-fungible token. It's unique. It relies on the blockchain. You have smart contracts. The beauty of our music NFT is that it provides security for artists and fans, because everything is based on the blockchain and everything is based on the smart contracts. So long past are the days, where the musicians said, "Oh, I never got paid for my first record deals because they changed the footprint on the paper, right?" Now to change on the smart contract, you have to take the power out of whole continent. Basically, you cannot change smart contracts. They are built on the blockchain, and there is so many confirmation. So basically, the music NFT is providing a safe place for musicians to come and release their music, for fans to support their musicians, and then for that music or for any product to evolve in the secondary markets as it trades and it gains value, right? And it's all going to be recorded in the blockchain. Like, because in the old days, say that you are a Picasso, right? You only made money with your first painter, right? Face painting.
Yeah.
He never saw the other money. Yeah, his daughter probably did, but Van Gogh never did see 1 cent, right?
Yeah, yes, right.
Yeah, he only sold to his brother, right? So the beauty of the NFT is like, why you fragmented the music and then it trades, and if it goes up in value, the copyrights, the artist will be able to gain part of that. I mean, as it goes up in value. That's what powers music NFTs. I mean, that's what the beauty of the blockchain. And it's just day one. I mean, even though blockchain is like a big buzzword and people say, "Oh, I have blockchain," but blockchain really was born this year. Like, so this is day one. And I think that, but all the signs are out there. Everything is going to be disrupted, from finance to like every industry is being disrupted. So, the beauty is that we provide a safe place for people to create, to be supported with the funds. So I think the communities that are going to succeed in the future are the ones that pay attention to their funds, to the consumers, to the customers at the end, right? And we are the beauty is that we are supported by the blockchain infrastructure, and to which we are always paying attention as it evolves, because every day is evolving, right? So I think that's what I hope it answers your question, dear Sue.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you did. Yeah, thank you. It was amazing answer. Yeah. 可以，那麻烦您翻译一下给我们的观众吗？
好的，我大概翻译一下他的这个 Pedro 刚才讲的这个东西啊。他刚才提到了，就是其实音乐的 NFT 跟市面上大部分的这个 NFT 不太一样的点，就是我们目前市面上看到的，比如说梵高的一幅画，那它可能更多的，我只是需要服务我少量的这些粉丝，有一部分的人认可它，那他的画就已经可以很值钱了。但是音乐它本身就具有传播的这个属性，它天然的能吸引更多的这个粉丝。那也就是说，音乐除了这个它的这个收藏属性之外，它更多的是需要连接不同的这个粉丝，这是音乐 NFT 跟市面上其他的 NFT 最大的不同的这个点。那通过区块链，通过智能合约的这个技术，我们也能通过 IMO 啊，通过这个把音乐当中的这个额外的这个收益给到这些音乐的这个创作者。那这个是音乐 NFT 跟市面上大部分只存在于消费层面的这个 NFT 最大的不同点。
好的，十分感谢 Clay。那我想问一下，比如说现在我是艺术家或者是音乐人，如果我把自己的这个音乐上传到这个 Voice Street 的平台，那会有什么优势呢？对于我来说，谢谢。
Okay, Pedro. What are the advantages for a musician to upload their music on the Voice Street NFT music platform?
Okay, the advantage is, there are certain in music NFTs platforms out there who are going after the streaming platforms, like One Off, which is founded by the godfather of music, Quincy Jones, right? But we are at the same. While we have people with a lot of experience in music who are already signed, celebrities, right, well known in the pop, in pop and DJs, in Asia, North America. What we're trying to do is empower independent musicians, the musicians that didn't have a voice until now, who are actually musicians who have not been able to develop a huge following on YouTube, and they could not go to. They had no bargaining power when they had to go to Sony, and even though even the Dua Lipa of the world and the Justin Biebers, they have developed bargaining power, but they still they have each song that's streamed, they only pay 0.00001 cent.
Yeah.
So basically, we are trying to empower independent musicians. And the question that you asked me is like, how are we going to bring them to the platform? I think that musicians are artists, and they are very sensitive, highly evolved humans, and with each artist is a negotiation, and they will decide which platform to choose. And I think it's going to be based on trust, and we're gonna offer that to them. And also, I think that it's going to be also, this is my opinion, you're going to have a two-way street. You're going to have fans telling the musicians, hey, come to Voice Street. We're already here. Release your music here. We are here. We have the Daffy Panda band, called, the Crazy Pandas, but we want your music here. Oh, so the musicians, they will have to answer to their fans, So and the fans are going to say, if you come to here to Voice Street, we will fund your music. We have the mechanism, because that's what we are building through blockchain. And I think that, and also it's, having been around, and I have friends who work for iTunes, and you have to in the old days. I remember iTunes in 2005. I was telling the head of iTunes, your problem is that you only open for people who are credit card holders in the US. You don't have, if you open for the rest of the world, the audience will be huge. So I think that we have also that. And what makes it also very special, like I told you before, is a demographic, being in Asia, that holds more half the planet, and it holds more than the half of the GDP of the world. And here we have a culture in which they have to pass some certain laws to to prohibit the kids to tip their favorite musicians, right? Because they were going after their mother's phone, right? So we have that established culture because fintech is real here. It's not like Europe that you have 500 euros bills still, and you cannot fit in your pants. In Asia, you don't have bills, you have phones. So the culture is already established there. All you have to do is build the platform. The fans already have that engagement with their musicians, with the KOLs, with their artists. So if we build the platform, I think we are going to be ahead of the rest of the world.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, really hope so. Yeah, it's really nice. And we all look forward to the development of the project. 那Clay可以麻烦您就是
OK， 刚才Pedro说了，就是对于我们来说，可能对于一些头部的这些明星啊，还有名人啊，对于他们来讲的话，他们其实并不缺乏这个对外发布的这个频道。那当然，他们当中的一部分也会进入我们的 Wall Street 的这个平台里面。那我们 Wall Street 的平台更希望是赋能给这些草根的音乐人。那通过我们平台的一些基础的这个设施，对于这些草根的音乐人来讲，让他们更容易的能发布他们的 NFT 的作品，跟他们的粉丝产生这样的联系。同时呢，因为我们有这个Daffy Panda 的这个衍生的这个 GameFi 的这个游戏，那我们能给这些音乐人提供更多的衍生的这个价值。那同时呢，我们只需要建立一个这样的平台，使得这些草根音乐人和他们的粉丝产生了这个连接。那更重要的一点呢，那 Pedro 也提到了，就是我们的这个项目因为是基于亚太，那我们在很多地方都有我们的这个社群。那对于这些草根的音乐人来讲的话，除了他自己本身的粉丝，在我们平台里面会有更多的粉丝给他带入进来。那结合了这个粉丝的这个经济，使得大部分的这个草根的音乐人能快速的这个崛起，能通过一个崭新的形式慢慢的这个出头。这是我们的这个不同的点和我们的愿景。
好的，十分感谢 Clay。那我们来到下一个问题，那就是说我知道你们是有这个音乐版权的抵押模式，那请 Pedro 可不可以帮我们解释一下这个抵押模式呢？谢谢。
Okay, Pedro, can you explain more about the music copyright staking mode?
The what? Sorry?
The music copyright staking model.
the music copyright is taken, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like DeFi
Yes.
staking or yield farming, yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, sure. Basically, you know, like we do say that we have a proprietary IMO, right? It's a proprietary smart contract that we have with musicians and we have developed. So we have a song, right? And then that song, we decide to copyright a song. We securitize it with digital, becomes a digital asset. We fragmentize it, and then the song. We also put it on the streaming platform, and it goes up in value. So basically, that song generates its own unique. It has its own unique token, and the people within the Voice Street ecosystem has also a purchasing power through something that we issue. So basically, they can use that, you know, if they have bought part of the song, to stake that within the ecosystem. I know, and as you said, they can receive yields, and which is like very popular right now in every chain, right? I don't know if that answered your question. Or...
Yeah, it did. Yeah, thank you.
All right.
麻烦 Clay 帮我们
OK，
分享。
这个其实就是要结合到刚才我们提到的这个 IMO 的模式。我们把一首歌曲的版权签下来了之后呢，因为这首歌曲的版权它本身在线下的这些流媒体平台是有一些这样的收入。那通过与这个 DeFi 的这个结合，我们建立一个 staking 的这个池子，把这个它在线下的这个版权，包括它在游戏当中，包括在一些额外的这种衍生收益当中的这个收入，通过 staking 的模式返还给这个特定这个版权的 token 的这个持有者。这个是简单来讲就是这个音乐staking 的这个模式。那我再稍微补充多一点，就是目前我们其实已经签约了不少的这个音乐人呢，会在这个包括Kevin Sun 是一个 K-pop 韩国的一个音乐人，包括Bullet Night 22是一个泰国的百大 DJ， 包括 Panda Q， 包括吴启贤，包括 Look Nasty。那未来也会这些人的这个歌曲版权的 IMO 也会陆续的在我们平台上上线。对，
好的，谢谢 Clay。那我还想问一下Pedro， 那刚才其实本来我想问就是关于这个音乐 IP 还有 GameFi 的这个详情，但是刚才 Clay 已经提到过，就是已经跟很多不同的音乐出名的人士已经有了这个合作。那我想问一下，现在这个 Voice Street 是不是已经在不同的链上已经推出了呢？比如说 BSC、Polygon， 那会不会就是将来会有更加多链的发展呢
？Okay, Pedro. Voice Street has already planned for many platforms, and there are on many different chains now. And so for Voice Street, how does Voice Street plan to achieve the leverage that you are hoping to?
Yeah. Thank you. So I was wondering because I know that your NFT have been launched on different platforms and chains like Ethereum, BSC, Polygon. So that was amazing. And do you have plans to launch on multi-chains or different platforms? Just curious.
Yes, actually, you know, our NFT only launched on OpenSea and Binance. But our products, our Voice Street NFT products, will be launched on Ethereum, BSC, and Polygon. And yes, we are being approached by many chains that, you know, each chain has their own peculiarities and each one has their own demands. So right now we have those three. And we are talking to many people, and we are deciding which ones will better serve the purpose of our community. So yes, we have people, we have the chains for our products, we have the exchanges for the NFT avatars, and I think as change develop, this is not what you call it's not set in the box business model. Like I mean, once you launch, our focus has to be on IMOs, music, create an inventory of music. Right now, you have a lot of like the smartest hedge fund out there. David, this guy Ackman, he just bought Universal Music, right? And people will say, why did this guy did that trade? Why he's buying a record company? Because this guy knows that record companies have a huge inventory of songs. Like, imagine that they have all these little sunflowers, right? That they haven't bloomed. All you need to do is just put some water. Because it's a huge inventory of songs, right? But maybe an algorithm didn't find it, or like a DJ didn't push the song. But those songs, when you have digitalized, they're all going to become performing assets. Because the beauty of the Web3 is that it serves the taste of a whole world. And we are in the music business. Music is universal. I mean, music has no boundaries. Like, you can go to a music festival anywhere in the world, and it doesn't matter where you're from. You don't need a passport to like each other. You don't need a flag. Music is engaging. I mean, young people, love music, and music is universal. I mean, we have music before we have language, right? So I know I go off track because I get excited.
No, it's fine. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I agree with. I'm totally agree with what you said.
So to give you another, these are examples I bring on, Sue, because it's like there is a lot of things that have been going on behind the scenes that people don't understand why. Like, why PayPal is buying Pinterest. PayPal is a fintech company.
Irrelevant, right?
But why? Because Pinterest, like every creative director, every person has posted on Pinterest huge library of creativity, and that huge library of creation. Once you digitalize, it's going to be worth more than PayPal. So this is I think it's a business. It's like day one, in year one. Of blockchain, and it just took off, and we had to be very flexible, and like a day in blockchain is like a month in another industry, so everything changes. So we had to be we have the team that works 24/7. So and also is open-minded, so I think that's an asset.
Yeah, sounds great. Yeah, always being open-minded. Yeah, it's really nice. And it's always nice to try and to consider different aspects, and then there are always a lot of possibilities out there. Thank you. Clay 能麻烦您翻译一下吗？
好的，就是目前我们的这个 Wall Street 的这个 NFT 产品，我们目前是已经兼容了3条链：以太坊、BSC 还有 Polygon。那我们的这个 DeFi Panda 的这个NFT 的话，目前是在 BSC 和以太坊上面，在币安的 NFT 平台，包括在 OpenSea 上面都可以买到。那同时我们的这个 Arc of Panda 这款游戏未来会在 BSC 上面进行开发。那他刚才那个 Pedro 就是又引申了一下，讲了一下这个传统的这个巨头跟现在的这个最大的不同。他刚才提到了一下，就是 Web 3.0 的这个时代，就是很多大的这个巨头，中心化的巨头的话，它进行了一些改变，就是原来来讲的话，对于新的这个 Web 3.0 来说的话，更多的是粉丝或者是流量作为这个更重要的这个东西。所以说一些大的公司我们也可以看到，它也在不断的尝试着进行这个 NFT， 包括这个 Web 3.0 的这个元宇宙的这个改造。那他也会去收购一些原来看起来不挣钱的这个企业。那他刚才提到了收购的这些东西。那同时在音乐行业来说，对于我们来说的话，我们跟传统的唱片公司也并不是有这个竞争的这个关系。因为对于传统的这个唱片公司来讲，他们的手里也会有很多存量的这种歌曲，可能已经是很老的歌曲。那对于他们来讲，这些歌曲的这个价值的不会太大。那 通过我们的这个模式，通过这个 IMO 的这个模式的话，它也可以使得这种存量的这种这个音乐作品能再次的这个发光，能再次的聚集起来新的这个粉丝。这是他认为 Web 3.0包括我们未来发展和之前的这种传统中心化的最大的这个不同点，也是他认为区块链行业给人们未来带来的最巨大的想象的空间。
好的，谢谢 Clay。那我们再来最后一个问题。那我想问一下Voice Street 推出之后，未来会有什么计划呢？就是能不能麻烦您从短、中跟长期这3个方面来为我们介绍一下呢？谢谢。
Okay, Pedro. What are Voice Street's future plans after it launches? Can you tell us in like short term, mid term, and long term?
Sure. Like in the short term, we plan to increase the volume of our proprietary IMOs, so we can bring on board. We have to create. I mean, we have a tree, right? So we have to put oranges on the tree, right? Because NFTs basically are, like in the Web3, the NFTs are the Spider-Mans, right? So so they're gonna populate the whole web, right? But so basically, we have to create the web for these Spider-Mans to climb. We have to create. We're gonna pursue a lot of IMOs with a lot of musicians. Partnerships. I get calls from a lot of NFT companies around the world. Who come from very different demographics, but who's they want to partner with people who have the demographic and the fan base that we have. So that's in the short term. Also, we in the midterm we plan to start to do online concerts for the people that we sign. There is the DAO governance that's part of the game, and it's gonna increase the engagement. And at the same time, I think that probably in the long term, and what we open to is the future metaverse, right? Because I think everything is gonna end up in the metaverse, right? Right now, the metaverse has been the word since 1982, and it's a sci-fi book. But I think that when you look back 10 years from now, and as unfortunate as it was, all this pandemic, it was a pre-exercise for humanity to go to the metaverse. This remote working, this staying home.
Right.
Everybody's wearing like sweatpants, now. And everybody's gonna buy NFT, Adidas, and music, right? And games. So we are. On the long term, I think that's what we are gonna end up. I mean, I cannot tell you exactly because nobody knows, right?
Totally. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Zuckerberg always says that he knows, but he's taking words from like metaverse that already existed, right? So I think that we are going to empty his community. We're going to bring them all here. That's my dream.
That's really nice. Yeah.
That dream is to bring everybody here. Collaborate with everybody out there. You can be an NFT from Brazil, and you have a lot of artists, and you say, "Hey, can we collaborate with you guys?" And be part of your exchange, IMOs. I mean, there is so many factors that are gonna come, as time goes by. But that's what I think where we're gonna end up, in the metaverse of Daffy Pandas, and Voice Street is having his own community out there, and with our own musicians and virtual concerts and so on, and also creating music derivatives and props, because we have a great group of AI and artists because right now, if you're a musician, it's not like the old days, right, that you can go and just get a microphone and sing. Now you have to be a social media person. You have to create visuals. Yeah, you have to go to digital.
Great.
Yeah, they have to like they have to be like the guys, in the old days. They have to like be the jack of all trades. So we're trying to build within Voice Street everything, all the support teams for the musicians to focus on music, and anything that becomes a valuable digital asset, we can provide to them. They don't have to like call a digital artist or AI data scientist and say, what is the for yield farming. So basically, we have to build the engine, for them to produce music, which that's what they're good at. But the great thing of us is that I think, I believe, is that we have game and we have music. If you think about it, look at the bios of all the guys who created the Vitalik, who created Ethereum, is a gamer. He created Ethereum because one day they killed his game. And he say, "Oh my God, centralized communities are evil," and he cried all night, right?
Oh,
So then look it up. Then you have Sam Bankman, who created FTX. When he goes to a meeting, he's like almost playing a game. He doesn't move. So these are the people who created the world, the gamers. And so we combine the gamers with the music and bringing new users. So I think that to tell you where it's going to end up, I don't know. Our dream is that we can empower musicians and make everybody happy, So that's what we hope for.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you're building an ecosystem for all the musicians, and they don't have to do everything by themselves, and to have huge space for development, and it's a really nice idea, and I totally agree with what you shared with us. 那 Clay 现在能麻烦您帮我们翻译一下刚才 Pedro 说的东西吗？谢谢。
好的，他刚才讲的有点多，那我就大致的翻译一下。从短期内呢，我们主要是有2个这个切入口，就是一个是我们的 DPGU Daffy Panda Game Up， 还有一个就是我刚才提到的我们 IMO 的这一些作品。我们也签了很多的这个粉丝，我们希望短期内呢，能通过这2个这个产品，能建立我们的这个粉丝的社区，然后呢进行这个推广。那从中期来讲呢，我们希望除了这些明星的产品和我们 Daffy Panda Game Up 的这个游戏之外，我们能扶持更多的原创的音乐人，让原创的音乐人加入到这个游戏当中去。那我们也希望在我们的游戏上线后，能举办一场元宇宙的这个演唱会，让我们的明星加入进来。那从长期来看呢，就是刚才 Pedro 提到了元宇宙是一个在他看来未来发展的这个趋势。那我们也会在元宇宙方面进行各式各样的这个尝试，包括所有跟音乐相关的这个能与这个元宇宙 NFT 进行结合的这个部分。那也是未来我们会尝试各种各样的这种可能性。那这就是我们未来从短期、中期、长期的这一个大致的这个规划的这个概括。
好的，十分感谢 Chloe 刚才的翻译。那我们现在大家期待的环节要来临了，就是我们是要来到最后一次 giveaway 了。So Pedro, here comes the last giveaway section, and I see people are very excited. They are like leaving lots of comments here. So yeah. 好，大家都说来了。那我们这次的形式是一样的，不过我们是在币安的直播的 APP 的这个小程式里进行的。那大家也是回答问题之后，把自己的 BSC 地址打在这个留言区就可以了。那我们会送出3个 DPGU 的盲盒，那记住会是在这个币安直播的 App 小程式里进行的。那如果大家不知道在哪里找的话，我们可以看到这个主页面，那点击更多，然后可以看到底下有个币安直播的这个小程式，然后点进去找到我们的直播就可以参加了。我们会问一个问题，那大家需要把答案还有大家的 BSC 地址写在留言区，那我们随机截图的3名回答正确的朋友呢，就会得到一个精美的 DPGU 盲盒。想要拿奖的朋友记得先准备好答案， 然后再准备好 BSC 地址。那要确定 BSC 地址正确才可以拿到盲盒哦，因为我们是直接项目方打到这个您的 BSC 地址上的。记得，那我们快要开始了。问题是，刚才 Pedro 分享过，元宇宙将会是Voice Street 在长期来说一个非常非常重要的发展方向。这句话是正确的吗？那请您回答是或者是否。那在这个币安的 APP 小程式上，麻烦您打是或者是否，然后加上自己的 BSC 地址。那我们随机截图的3名朋友就可以得到盲盒哦。那我们现在看看有没有人来参加。好多人很积极。
谢谢。
好的。Clay，你可以跟Pedro 说，我们的用户都非常非常的积极，大家都对我们的这个 DPGU 盲盒非常非常感兴趣。
So Pedro, the audience from Binance streaming platform, they're all really excited of this giveaway.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's so
That's great.
excited. Yeah,
We are very excited that they're excited.
Yeah.
And I hope that they can help us help them, you know?
Yeah, definitely, right.
That's what we're here for. You know, I'm just one person. We are a huge team of people working very hard, you know? So I'm just a marketing guy.
Agreed. So community force is very strong. I know, like the Harry Potter, the strongest force in the world is love, but you know, the power of community is also very strong, and I can see that people are so interested in this giveaway and your project as well, because maybe you can't see the comments in Chinese, but on Chinese YouTube channel, people are commenting that the project is really great, and where can I get those NFTs, and asking about your collaborations and stuff. So yeah, I can see that people are really interested. Yeah,
I mean, you know, like the beauty, like I just read something like one of the top cities in crypto is like Beijing. You know, crypto is being built by Asia, by China. So I mean, Chinese audience, they should be proud because we are at the. I mean, they are at the forefront of this revolution. You know that which is blockchain. You know, and blockchain is gonna bring, I think, a lot of good to society. You know, and a lot of value. And they should be proud to be in a place that is making so much contribution to society. And an example is like, what is the smartest algorithm right now in the world? TikTok, right? What is TikTok from, right? So I think that it's just the beginning, you know? So for great years ahead.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. And let me know if you need a panda.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'd love to have you, a part of the family. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so glad. And so maybe would you like to take some questions from the community?
Sure, absolutely.
I can just paste the questions and Clay would help with the translations. 大家Pedro 非常非常的好，他同意去回答一下大家对这个 Voice Street 或者是这个游戏的一些问题。那请问大家有什么问题的话呢，就欢迎在这个币安的华语频道 YouTube 下面留言，或者是在我们的币安 APP 的应用小程式里，那直播的程式里也可以问问题哦。好的，那我看到一个不错的问题 ，Clay 能麻烦您帮忙翻译一下吗？那就是说有一些地区对版权方面是不够重视的，那么Wall Street 可以通过区块链的技术来补足这方面的缺陷是吗？那通过邀请制来参加这个游戏，会不会缺少了一个开放性呢？那当初这个邀请制这个设定的想法是什么呢？谢谢。
So in some area in this world, people are not seeing the copyrights of music. They don't take it as much like as the US or the Koreans. Like and the second question is that
what was the first question? Sorry, that copyright is not.
Three questions there.
Hello.
对，就是说some cross，或者是那我交给 Chloe 来翻译，就是说有一些地区对版权方面是不够重视的，就是 copyright。那 Voice Street 通过区块链游戏是不是可以补足这块的缺陷呢？那其实这个问题问的也是比较直接的，因为我个人觉得说是这个既然是有这个 IMO 的话，那其实就是对于版权来说是一个非常重视的一个行为。那除了这个刚才问题就是 Wall Street 通过区块链游戏可不可以补足这块的缺陷？第二个就是说通过邀请制来参加这个 Out of Band 的游戏呢，会不会缺少了一个开发，就是比较开放性的这种机制？那我相信这个观众的问题就是说，如果我需要邀请才能参加的话，那我自己那是不是就是可能会 miss 掉这个游戏呢？那当初这种邀请制的想法是就是从哪里来的呢？
So in Asia Pacific area, many people doesn't see the music copyrights important, and we Wall Street use the blockchain technology to fix this problem.
Well, basically, that's a tricky question, right, Sue? Because basically the question is saying, "Hey, I'm not used to pay for music. I just download it, right?" Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah. So I think this audience.
So to the guy who's making that tricky question, smart. The difference in the with now and the old is that before say that you downloaded the song and it was free, but now if you buy that song through fragmentation and that song becomes very popular, you are an investor. So that ownership gives you the right to become rich.
Investor.
You have ownership of something, and the ownership of an asset, a digital asset that can go up in value. So that's the difference. I mean, it's not about you have to imagine the metaverse. The metaverse right now is an empty dune, like the movie Dunes, right? It's empty.
Yeah,
so, but
agreed.
Everybody is including this guy who has I don't know who asked the question. When he goes to the metaverse and he goes and hangs out with his friends, he will need to buy some Adidas sneakers. He will need to buy, maybe he buys a Balenciaga sweatshirt, or he needs to buy, and he needs to carry his music, right? Because what makes a game, what makes the metaverse go, is happiness, is wealth, and also is joy. I mean, and things. So music will be part of that world. So unless people don't have don't have music, they won't be able to hang out there. So they'll be left out. And also. He might be downloading songs because he's bored and there is no music that he likes. But there is some guy that he also maybe saw in the bar, and he said, "Oh, I wish this guy was releasing music, so I don't have to come to the bar and see him." So so he can come down and say, "Hey, I have signed up all these guys. We want to find my friend so he can release music, and I believe in him, so I want to find him." And I want to purchase his copyright songs because I think that he's the next Justin Bieber. All right. So I think that answers his question or her question.
Yeah. Thank you. 那麻烦Clay翻译一下刚才关于这个。
好的，他刚才提到了这个问题，确实是比较尖锐。那其实他回答的这个点是从2个方面回答的点。首先呢，对于传统的这个版权来讲的话，它还是要遵循着它线下的这一套的这个版权保护的这个机制。但是呢，我们这个机制或这个模式最大的好处是一点呢，我们是让这个版权的拥有者变成了很多的这个人。那每一个人，你作为这个版权的拥有者来说的话，你会更珍重、更重视这个音乐版权的这个保护的这个机制。那从原来可能我只是一个唱片公司来关注我的这个版权是否有侵权了之后，那现在是有越来越多的人进行这个去监督这个版权的这个东西，这在一定程度上能解决这个版权的这个问题。那另外一点很重要的是，他提到了这个未来可能是元宇宙的这个世界 ，Web 3.0 的这个世界。音乐的呈现模式也不再像原来一样，我们可能只能在流媒体平台 Spotify、Apple Music 上面听这个东西。那可能未来的这个音乐呈现的这个模式跟现在相比完全已经不同了。那在那一个时间节点的话，那结合的这各方面的这个技术的话，可能版权保护并不会再成为一个比较大的这个问题了。这是他主要的这个回答。
好的，好的，谢谢。Thank you, Pedro.
Oh, thank you, Sue.
Yeah. So the second part of the question is because the game is based on invitation, right? So I can join the game after being invited. So would that restrict the the game? For example, if I would like to join the game but no one invites me, could I still find a way? Or would that hinder the development of the game?
I think that's a very good question. I haven't been asked that question before, but I think that we are creating, and I think Clay can answer that question better since I'm not the techie guy, the guy who creates a game. I don't have all the answers. I try to, but I can't.
Yeah, okay.
I'm human, so it's like
as a robot, right?
So it's like I think that we have created a mechanism that will solve that. I don't know if Clay, you want to develop on it.
OK， 那这个问题我就替那个 Pedro 回答一下啊。
好的。
那个就刚才提到了这个游戏开放性的问题。其实这个游戏的这个邀请制，我们参考的是刚才其实在那个 AMA 中提到了 Clubhouse 的这种模式。那对，因为当你这个游戏一旦有了这个稀缺性的这个时候的话，大家才会更蜂拥而至。那同时更重要的一点是因为DPGU 的这个拥有者，他作为第一批进入这个游戏的这个人，就我们可以把它理解为一个很大的这个社群。对于任何的这个社群，特别是区块链的这个社群来讲的话，我们肯定是希望先进入者，或者是他贡献越多的这个人，我们可以把它理解为第一批贡献的这个人。那我们当然是希望拥有更多贡献的人能得到更多的收益，也是基于这个原则，我们开发了这个邀请制的这个形式。对的。
好的，谢谢 Clay. Yeah, Clay has answered the question very well. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, you just speak some Chinese, right?
Oh, what a la poche, Shongore,
Oh, it's really nice. 那 Pedro 刚才大家听到他原来会说一点中文咯，好厉害。好的，那我们继续选一下观众的问题。那我刚刚看到有一位朋友问，他说除了一些主流的艺人以外，有没有说没有厂牌或者是签约的艺人，他们会不会有机会加入这样的团体或者是项目一起发展？那刚才其实Pedro 都提到过，是有一些independent artist， 就是说一些没有就算是没有签约的一些艺人应该是也可以的，但是这里可能是要 Pedro 再延伸一下，就是对于说没有一些很大名气的艺人，是不是也可以有机会去参加到这个 Voice Street 的项目当中？那如果是他们想的话，他们应该是怎样去申请呢？谢谢。
Okay, Pedro. This audience is going to ask, except the mainstream artist or the popular artist, for those artists who's without labels or without contracts, do they have any chance to join Voice Street, and do they have the chance to develop and to show their career?
Yeah, and also how could they join? Like, for example, if I'm an artist and I like singing, I have like super like great voice, but how can I join a platform, or do I stand a chance to join if I'm not famous at all? Thank you.
That's a very good question. That's a very thoughtful question, and it's perfect because I mean, if we go on the philosophical, sociological route, right? Which I saw this in a debate, like humanity is coming to terms like robots are taking all the jobs, right?
Oh, yeah,
oh
probably.
My God, what are we going to do? The beauty is that now, like if you watch movies like Jurassic Park, there is the guy goes and say, "Oh my God, they're all females. How they reproduce? Life always finds a way."
Yeah,
so
yeah, I remember that line. Yeah.
Way, right?
Yeah.
So I think that we have reached a point in human evolution that we have AI, we have machines, we have a lot of robots, but now somehow we have blockchain, and you might be a musician with 300,000 fans, and you say, "Oh, I trust Voice Street." Voice Street has a mechanism that protects my music, that makes my music really. I can fund my music to my fans who are there. It's cheaper. I don't have to go and beg Sony or Emmy, who probably won't exist. They will just like be selling songs, but they will come like Sue playing the guitar. She has 500,000 fans, and she said, "Okay, can you sign me up?" I said, "Yeah." So your fans will come here and they will fund you, and you will be able to release your music through Voice Street and probably with other different chains, because you have different songs and different albums. So I think that's what we are here for, to empower independent musicians, and which I think they will no longer be called independent. They will just be called musicians or just artists, like Prince called himself, right? They're all artists. The independent label comes because they are not celebrity. But I think everybody is going to be a celebrity in the future, because the metaverse is so big, and it's going to be I think that the blockchain is going to satisfy everybody's taste, basically. So if you're a musician that you up to now, or a fan that you haven't seen your musician play, you will be able to, blockchain will give you that. Smart contracts will guarantee that your musician won't be cheated, and you won't be cheated, and you can also be part of your musician's success as those songs become huge, or you can be part of a very integrated super community that is, we funded Sue, so now Sue, when we funded her first album, we have live VIP tickets for backstage concerts, on live concerts, like the Kings of Leo, they did that. They released an album and they gave live VIP tickets backstage. So I think for me to try to tell you a story would be arrogant, because this will evolve in things that I have not imagined yet.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah.
So, but I think that it's gonna be good. So far, it's good. So I think decentralization is good. So I think it's gonna be good for everybody.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, very thoughtful sharing. Yeah, very meaningful. And I'm sure that the musicians. Yeah. Sorry.
OK， 我来补充一下，它可能更多的是从这个哲学方面，然后那个例子我可以具体的讲一讲这个例子，就是刚才这个问题提到了，就是对于没有厂牌不是主流的这些艺人如何加入我们，是这样的。 对于 IMO 的话，因为它是要后续的衍生的这个收入，那我们可能更多的倾向于原本就在流媒体平台有一定收入的这些人。但是呢，因为我们是一个 NFT 的这个平台，那我们也兼容了 BSC Polygon。我们也知道，对于一个草根音乐人来讲的话，他第一步是吸引足够多的这个粉丝，包括在我们游戏当中。那在我们平台上面，未来我们也会有一些补贴的政策。对于大部分的草根音乐人来讲，你可能会很便宜甚至免费的就能发布你的 NFT 的作品。那你可以通过我们的平台，因为包括我们的平台，我们的社区也有一定的粉丝、一定的流量，先把你自己的这个粉丝积累好了，有一定的知名度了以后，然后呢，通过游戏当中的这个发 NFT， 包括后续的这些当你有了一定的流量、一定的知名度之后，那你本来就是可以进行这个 IMO 的这个这个情况。那对于我们来讲的话，我们其实是一个对于草根音乐人来讲很好展示自己的一个平台，因为在我们平台上发布的这些东西，你可以得到更多的这个关注，包括也可以聚集到更多你喜欢的人。所以相比于传统的这个唱片公司来讲的话，这是一个更好的你能发布自己作品、能参与这个 IMO、能实现你自己价值的一个方式。对的。
好的，好的，十分感谢 Clay。Yeah, thank you, Clay, for the translation. 那还有一个比较刚才我没有提到过的问题，就是一个有一位观众问，请问我在其他音乐软件购买的音乐可不可以免费转移到 Voice Street 上呢？现在有没有什么解决方案呢？这个刚才我没有提到，然后也是大家可能是比较好奇的一点吧。谢谢。
这个问题我能直接替他回答一下吗？就是因为他问的可能比较专业一点。那对，是这样的。其实这也是我们跟大部分的这个音乐 NFT 的项目最大的不同点，就在于我们并不是一个流媒体平台，也就是我们并不切这个 Spotify 还有 QQ 音乐的这个蛋糕。那对于大部分的人来讲的话，大部分的听众来讲的话，如果你想要听到这一个音乐的这个实际的音乐的话，你可能还是要去到传统的流媒体平台。那我们可能专注于这个版权的这个方面的这个交易。那也是基于这一点，这也是我们跟大部分的这个音乐 NFT 项目最大的不同。因为我们目前看到市面上大部分音乐 NFT 的项目，他们打的这个概念就是这个我要做一个流媒体平台。那如果你要做到一个流媒体平台的话，其实你侵犯的是 Spotify， 是一些 Apple Music 这样大的流媒体平台的利益。那
利益对，
你是没有办法跟它共荣的。那你这样子的话，因为你是一个初创的一个项目，其实你是很难成功的。那也是基于这一点，我们并不去抢任何人的蛋糕，在我们平台上，我们可能只是做一个版权的这个交易。那如果你想听到这样的歌的话，你可能还是需要在传统的流媒体平台。这样子我们能跟它更好的这个共生共荣，这也是我们跟大部分传统的音乐 NFT 项目最大的不同点。
好的好的，十分感谢 Clay。那yeah, Pedro. So just we talk about the difference between traditional streaming platforms like Spotify and your amazing project, because you're not aiming at become one of those streaming platforms, meaning that people would listening to music on your platform and that's all. So you have much bigger ambitions and very different focuses. Like you're focusing on GameFi and also more importantly copyright.
They are the Web 2, we are Web 3. So why go back to the
different levels, right? 就是不同的层面，就是大家的这个层次其实是不一样的。So thank you so much. So you're like totally different. Don't mix your project with those streaming platforms that only focuses on music and people that pay for just a few dollars to listen to, all the music like that.
Go down each month, like it used to be like 15, now it's 8, then it's gonna be 4, and musicians are gonna leave. So
agreed. Thank you so much, Pedro.
Thank you very much
for today.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank to everybody who joined your podcast or video interview.
Yeah， 好，那Pedro 刚才也是十分感谢大家参与今天的 AMA， 那也感谢十分积极参加我们的抽奖还有提问题的朋友们。那看到大家也在留言区感谢 Pedro。也十分感谢大家今天的出席，那我们下次再见喽。Thank you, Pedro. Yeah. Sorry, one thing. Where can we follow you? Like, do you have any social media? Or...
Oh yeah. I'm not popular, I'm not famous. But I have Twitter. Yeah. I have Twitter. Voice Street has also Twitter, and Clay, you can add to channels that they can follow me.
好啊，那 Clay 可以麻烦您就是告诉一下我们 Voice Street 的 Twitter 或者是各种社交媒体，让大家去了解更多关于 Voice Street 的消息吗？
可以的，我们的那个推特号，我们其实有2个推特号，一个是这个Voice Street 的这个推特号，你可能在这个推特上直接搜索 Voice Street 就能搜索到我们的这个推特。那另外一个推特号叫 Daffy Panda Gang Up， 是我们专门问这个限量版的这个 NFT 来进行注册的一个 NFT 号。那包括 Pedro 的这个推特号应该叫，我如果印象没错的话，应该叫 Pedro VS， 也可以通过搜索来找到它的。回头我们可以把它公布在我们的这个推特上。其实我们推特上都能找到这几个的，因为昨天发布的这个推特上，其实我艾特了这个 Pedro 个人的这个账号，大家也可以通过这个来找到。对。
好的，非常感谢。那大家记得如果想要去 follow Voice Street 的话呢，我们就可以查 Voice Street， 然后他们就会有不同的Twitter 账号，包括 Voice Street， 还有我们的这个熊猫项目。那当然，如果是有兴趣 follow Pedro 的个人 Twitter 的话，那也可以在他们昨天的推文里找到哦。那十分感谢今天 Pedro 还有 Clay 的出席，也再次感谢大家踊跃的参与我们的 giveaway， 还有这个问答环节。那谢谢大家，我们再见喽，拜拜，
拜拜。
Thank you.
Thanks.
Ciao.
Ciao.